First of all, my name is Ojok Morris Michael. I'm from Bombo, replicating SINA model.
I'm Chirabo Eve, replicating from Don Bosco Bombo.
My name is Elungat Simon, replicating from Bombo. That's Don Bosco.
I used to do my things alone. I used not to work in teams because I used to have negativity in working in teams because I feel like someone delays my work. So I used to do it lonely. But when I came to SINA, I discovered that working in groups or team make it more easier because not everything you can do it well. And for now, I like working in groups than doing things on my own.
Presenting, public speaking. Before we couldn't present the other side of our education, but now at SINA I've learned to stand in front of people and present, like being creative, using the available resources around. Also, before I couldn't do that, but now I can make it by ideating and getting to use the available resources around me.
Now, before I joined SINA, I think communication was my biggest problem, whereby I lacked confidence by that time. I would not communicate very well to the new people I would meet. But just because I came here and I met very many people and very many new faces, I can now communicate very well to people.
My biggest takeaway so far from Applied, which ended last month, was like I used not to stand in front of groups of people and present like the way I'm doing right now. That is, I think I discovered that I can do it more than. So that's why you're seeing me having nice face and not fearing anymore.
My biggest takeaways on the system of autocracy, how things are being done in this community, active listening, giving feedback, using the non-violent communication.
My biggest takeaway is in the system of autocracy first, because outside there I didn't know about it so much, but here now is the place I come and I find there is no one who's adding everything, but all the roles are divided according to the people in those roles, not one person to take everything like hierarchies are not here. So that's one of my biggest takeaways. And then another thing is when you're doing a business, you have to go down to the people or you are willing to bring a solution to, and you discuss with them and you provide a solution according to what they think is the best for them, not just you coming up with the problem or with the solution without identifying it.
I see myself back in the community I come from, having the same model like SINA, helping youth also to discover themselves and do something which is more than education or outside education.
I hope to achieve helping youth outside there, more so those that don't have money to go back for their education, and impacting them with the social enterprises.
I think my biggest thing I need now is to make the other organization that we are going to set, that's a new SINA in Bombo, to be booming or to be successful, to help the youth who are like me to come up with their businesses.
From Applied we have gone through a lot of sessions, but my biggest session was holocracy, because holocracy is a system I think I have never been to. Holocracy is a system of governance where there is no rank that someone is bigger or someone is lower in the community. Everyone is equal. That's how we take holocracy.
Applied Also, I got a lot of experience whereby I got a lot of experience from entrepreneurship experience itself. I learned a lot how to time management myself, because we had to wake up, do something to give to the community as the journey of entrepreneurship experience. You have to attend sessions, so I had to calculate all that time and do it in a way that I can manage. Then the NVC, also I learned a lot from it, how to communicate, doing something through observing, not just talk about something, but you have to first observe, then you talk. Also the 7 habits, whereby we learn to put first things first. If you want to be understood, seek to understand. Also begin with an end in the mind in whatever you're going to do. Also learned about the comfort zone challenge, whereby we had to challenge ourselves.
In applied, the most things I learned, one is design thinking. Then another thing is comfort zone. I learned a lot in comfort zone, because that's when I learned that in the business there are 2 ways. There is a time whereby you have to undergo pain, and there is a time whereby you enjoy it. You have to pass through very many mountains, hills and valleys before you succeed, before you start driving luxurious cars. In acceleration, I've learned that in every business you have to be with a plan. You don't need just to do the business when you don't know what are the plans in that business. It will help you to either know whether your business will succeed or will fail.
My 3 months at SINA was so changeful, where I learned a lot and I have unlearned from what I had learned before. If I could take back time, I wouldn't go to university. I would come here just straight away and start, I think, than wasting my 3 years, which I did from that side.
My 3 months at SINA have been so very impactful in my life, that has changed my life as in personal development. I've learned how to associate with others in the community. I've learned a lot of things to do in the community that have changed me. Even when I go back to the community where I live, I think something will be seen in me different.
Yeah, the most thing is that people are friendly here. That's the most thing I liked in SINA here, apart from the sessions and so on. Here is where you find everyone is free. You're free to talk to everyone. You can talk every nonsense, you can laugh, you can jump, but because we only have one role here, there is that saying free responsibility, whereby there is a freedom and responsibility. So you have a freedom to do everything, but you have to be responsible for it.
I'm going to impact youth with the same knowledge I'm having here, so I'm still piling up more knowledge because I'm left with six months. So I know I'm still getting more knowledge, which I will go and implement where I'm taking.
Yes, for me, I'm just very happy that among those youth who are also who are facing challenges. So me being picked as one of them, so I have to represent them in the communities we are going. So in this, it's really a very big chance for my friends, because I'm lucky that with the time to come, I will learn to connect them to like some organizations, some funders, and I will help them to also have businesses or good enterprises. So I'm really very happy for that.